Hey, we're not live, but we will be going.
I'm already fucking up, dude.
That's okay.
These are some of the notes I got from a couple people that watch. Did you want to hear this?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Sucks.
One of my buddies was like, "Could you say fuck a little bit more in this episode?"
You talking about me?
Yeah, both of us.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Just say."
Dude, I felt it. I know. I'm not proud of myself. I'm learning to be a person.
We both know like how YouTube works, so
First 10 minutes.
Yeah, if we ever want to do ads, we'll have to calm that down.
But do our own ads. Make our own mother effing money.
Right. And there are companies that are down with it. It's YouTube that may or may not be cool.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good one. And we said GD a lot. That's fine, but
it's okay.
We may lose an audience member or two.
I don't care.
I figured out I was using it basically as a
comma,
as a placeholder.
Yeah.
Instead of
that's my
I would go fucking Backstreet Boys. Yeah, just whatever.
It's not that bad.
I know it's fine,
but I understand. And before we get to it, I touch my face too much. I don't know if anybody said anything about it. They did?
Corey did. Yeah.
Oh, Corey mentioned me playing with my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it a lot.
Well, Corey's just trying to make us better.
No, I know.
Yeah. I actually, dude, I got good feedback. Some people just, it's because they know us that they...
No, we're open to it. We want to do well.
I saw Matthew Franklin.
Oh, yeah?
At Mudbugs in Brandon.
That's awesome, man.
We were there for Maggie's 25th birthday, even though we've already celebrated.
Yeah.
We're doing some extra celebrating.
Good.
And as I was leaving, I felt this like wonderful feeling on my shoulders, like a sweet little massage. And I turned around.
There was a police officer massaging you.
And we embraced.
Cool.
And he's like, "I saw the pod, man."
That's awesome.
It's amazing. So, he liked it. And we had other good comments, but mainly it was people that knew us. They're like, these idiots are at it again. Mickey enjoyed it. She loved the part about me peeing in the stool and the diabetic foot.
She was there. Not for that.
I know.
But yeah.
But she wants to come on for like real surgery stories, because that's what she does every day. God. On a regular basis. She's got a lot of them. We'll save them for her.
It's weird that people I know do real shit.
I know, man.
Because I don't.
It's like
at all.
we're adulting out here.
I don't do anything.
Let me table this for a second, but I'll say this about you, man. Through your many adventures in the job market, you have acquired a ton of skills, man, and skills is power. We learned that last episode.
Yeah.
But you are you're a jack off all trades, man.
I am
really.
A jack off all trades.
If I had to call you something, I would call you a jack off all trades.
Yeah.
Because you do, man. You jack off all trades, and
I do. I don't care what you do.
He'll
jack you off.
He'll jack that trade off. But you literally you may have some work for my family potentially if you feel like building a shed. That's up to you. It's up to you, man. It's just
spread pretty thin.
I know. We can talk about it at some point. That's a potential.
Yeah.
And it's not an immediate thing, but I know you can build houses. You can feet pipes.
Feet? I can feet them.
Yeah, you can.
I can feet the
you
pipe.
Can pipe feet.
I'm a pipe feeder, certificated pipe feeder. I am circumcised on all on all of the pipe feedings.
Yeah, you are circumcised.
Are you circumcised to be doing this?
I am, dude.
Do you have the proper circumcisions?
I'm a circumcised medical professional, I'm circumcised to do a lot of things.
Man.
So I think we're using that correctly. Another thing, random things. I loved what you told me over text message when I was criticizing the eyeballs of our cartoon image.
Oh yeah.
I wrote down your actual quote. You're like, "This is art, player." You said there. What'd you say? You said, "This is art, player. There is no perfect in art." And you said, "I've been evaluated my whole life."
Yeah, you have, man.
I have.
You've been graded on everything you do.
I have.
I'm not gonna get you an F, bro.
No, I know, man. I know. There's just certain things that I don't have to criticize or be critical of, but I feel compelled, for certain things. But no, this is a marriage, dude. So
yeah, there's compromise.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, that was just a little piece of me I wanted to put in the art.
I like it.
And there a lot of work goes into this.
I know.
Aside from this part of it.
And
that's my baby when we're off camera.
It's
some horrid work.
It's also just a little detail that you notice.
Yeah.
And
only I and you.
I know.
Somehow.
I know, because I'm that OCD's in my blood, man. But I understand why you think it embodies you. Like, it's just you as a human, and it's a tiny little thing that most people would have never caught. But you're high in your cartoon image, and now the world knows.
He's got them red eyes. Yeah.
And I
forgot my clear eyes that day.
Yeah.
And he still looks scared to me.
No, he does.
Or angry. It's hard.
That
to
was
say.
your first fearful face, and you were like, it's an angry fearful.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was what we had at the time. And I spent so much time doing those cartoonifying faces. Cartoonifications?
Cartoonifications.
That's the word.
Cartoonification. But no, man, you're the creative, part. You're the creative brains behind this operation. So, dude, I may nitpick, but just slow me down, man. Just tell me, this is art, player.
I will.
Catch you in the wind.
Yeah.
Catch you in the wind, player. This is art.
Yeah, player.
Yeah, I do want you to. I think you'll really enjoy that movie, Bad Trip. Corey and I watched it last night.
It's a movie? I thought it was a series.
It's a movie.
Oh.
It's an hour and a half.
Okay. Well, shit. I really thought I was going to get to enjoy it more than once.
I don't want to ruin all of it. Can I ruin one part of it for you?
Yeah.
There's a part where a man gets raped by a gorilla.
It happens.
You'll like that part.
Yeah. Hey, I'm an ape. Because I'm in AMC.
Oh, my. What does that mean, dude?
AMC?
Well, I know what AMC is. Why are you an ape? Because we all
I don't know.
are?
That's what they're all calling themselves. Apes. We're apes. We just buy and hold.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a stock term.
Now
it is?
Now since the whole Reddit thing started.
Well, we're all great apes.
True that.
We're all from Africa, dog.
There you go. So they're not wrong.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
wrong.
AMC is supposed to, according to other people who were also invested in it, it's supposed to be doing some good stuff. But you check around the internet and AMC is going to crash and burn. So who knows what's really going to happen.
I think it probably will, but
yeah.
But maybe it won't.
Maybe.
I talked to Trey.
It does seem like there might be a squeeze, though.
I think it is.
Because there's been a lot of shorts, and they should all have to they have to cover their fucking their
right.
They have to
basically
put their money in. Yeah.
Put their money where their dick is, basically.
Yeah, where their dick is.
Yeah.
Yes. And then all that buying should shoot the price way up because a lot of puts would have expired out of the money, and I don't know how any of it really works.
Trey,
so I'm just gonna ride. I'm gonna see.
Oh, fucking ride it, man. Trey and I, we had a mandate today. We shared a beer at lunch. We did some day drinking, and he's really in. He loves Bitcoin, man. That's.
Boy.
I know what even is Bitcoin, but
No, man, I love it too, but
it's so weird. It's such a
I didn't get in when it was a quarter.
I didn't realize too the internet security danger.
I was touching my face.
No, that's fine, man.
I'm sorry.
We'll edit it out in post.
Yeah. We'll get rid of those face touches.
It'll just skip, yeah. Or it'll just be...
We'll freeze for
It'll
a
be a
second.
freeze frame of you the whole episode.
Yeah.
Doing that.
So I don't touch my damn face.
And just the words, yeah. We'll make it happen.
Dude.
But, yeah, Bitcoin, the internet security aspect of Bitcoin, I didn't realize it's a little sketchy because although the way I know Bitcoin is just people trading it as a stock, essentially. It's just a extremely volatile stock. It still has long-term trends, but day to day, minute to minute, it's volatile. But people actually use it now.
Oh yeah, dude.
For purchases.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the currency for like on tour, like the dark web.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you were gonna buy drugs, you were paying for it with Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the key is to other nations
Under God?
indivisible.
All of them.
Liberty and justice.
Nah, not everywhere.
But
No liberties or justice.
people, other
Certainly
nations
not for all. Sorry.
can make purchases with Bitcoin, but we don't know who the fuck is making the purchase.
Yeah.
They can slide into
It's all encrypted.
the United States DMs with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And apparently there's, I don't know the ins and outs because I'm not a security expert, but apparently that's an issue when we don't know who is making purchases online. And like, there's no way to identify people. So I guess if the shit's illegal, just do it right in the mic, dude. Why?
Dude,
I know.
I shielded it.
I'm kidding. I guess that is a problem, especially when you're talking about illegal shit.
Well, what are we selling that we don't want North Korea to have?
Nukes, dude? What are you?
Are we selling?
Yeah. What are you selling, dude? Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't think we're selling? No,
I don't know what the fuck.
I have
we're
no
selling,
idea.
Really.
But I think it could be the future of currency, or it can
Definitely.
or it can just die.
Touched my face again.
It could die in the next decade.
No.
I would bet,
Dude.
the former. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah. Because, man, when Bitcoin started, I thought it was such a joke.
Most people did.
And saw it at a quarter.
Right.
Haha, 25 cents.
I have friends that went in, not much more than that, maybe $100 or $1,000. And they bought lots of it. And now they got lots of money. And now they're doing a professional job that there's no reason
They're just
for
doing
them
it.
to do. Yeah.
Wow.
They just trade.
Who are these friends?
One of my PA buddies.
Well, I'm going to find out more about your PA buddy.
We'll talk about it offline.
Going to kill him and steal his life.
He's a savant. He told me about some of his methods. I might have told you this before, but I started trading a bit of Bitcoin, like a bit of Bitcoin.
Yeah, a fraction of a Bitcoin.
I was trading a bit of Bitcoin, and
bit of Bitcoin.
Hundreds of dollars, eventually thousands. And he had several different apps where he could literally map out like the parabolic curves of the stock on a graph and predict
Future?
Yes, predict where it would be at X day at around X time. And he gave, I have that app too. I can show it to you. I don't know how to use it well, but he'd be sitting in the back of the classroom.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, and he would tell me he would basically throw down 100 G's
In class.
While
day trading.
While I'm learning.
Through
Yeah.
PA school.
While I'm trying to listen. He's back there making bank. He'd throw down $100,000. He'd get the prediction right. So he'd put down $100,000, get the prediction right, pull out his money within half an hour, and he made $3,000. But do that every day over and over. And he had it mapped out to where he was right about 70% of the time. So he's always in the positive. That's incredibly difficult with any stock to be that fucking good.
Yeah. So Bitcoin, is that what we're still talking about?
Yes.
So Bitcoin's that predictable?
For him, it was. It is, like, if you look at it...
I've never looked at the pattern.
It is insane, actually, like minute to minute how much it moves. But the longer scale you go, the more predictable it is. And this guy, he had it down, dude.
Man. So everybody and us.
I don't advise this.
We know how to make money now.
No, we don't.
We are financial advisors. No, we're not.
Please don't listen.
We are not financial advisors. I don't even know what else to say to make you, to make this legal.
Yeah. Dear God.
We're not financial advisors. We're not offering financial advice. Do not do anything we tell you to do because we're full of shit and we're just playing.
We don't.
I love you.
We don't know what we're talking about. But he also told me at the beginning when he first started trading Bitcoin, he lost $20,000 in the first week.
We all did.
So it took him. He's like, "Ooh, I can't do that." So he learned.
He went hard to begin with, though. He had to have.
He learned very quickly.
Yeah.
And
so he got a paper trade.
Unless something has changed, it is still his. He makes more money from that than his regular
Dude,
job.
I would love to meet this guy.
Yeah. He's a very unique guy. We called him a savant. He was just that dude who could not pay attention.
He's the 1%er that you know.
Yeah. He finished in like the top maybe 3 or 5, I think 3, like in the top 3 with like my same uncaring attitude from high school, but I still excelled. Yeah. That's what this dude did through a master's program.
Good.
No big deal.
I sailed through 6th grade.
Yeah,
I didn't even have to try.
I know, man. We talked about it that one time. So yeah, this guy, he was a real deal. Man, as far as I know, I'm assuming he's still doing that stuff.
Oh yeah, things don't get harder after all that.
This is totally off topic, but I thought about this too, man. After that art quote you gave me, this for me, like, you're kind of like the rapist,
Yeah. This is you're the rapey,
right? This is my the rapey. You're the rapist, and it really is like the rapist session. Like we come in here
with the rapey session
and just talk about our inner thoughts, man. Whatever's going on in our lives, but
it's fun.
It's an outlet, man. It's an outlet for me to say things that I don't know that we would talk about normally anyway.
Yeah.
But I know
these are our phone calls.
Right.
We're just going to record them now.
I know it's out in the world now.
And let people watch and listen.
Know. It is unique, man, like getting feedback on something that you would just normally do. Yeah. But people
tell me how to talk.
Yeah. People find it entertaining. Somehow.
I do play with my face too much, though. I hate that so much about myself.
It's all good.
Like having to do the editing, and I've been going through the video just looking for parts to isolate to use as like clips and stuff. Because we were talking about doing TikTok and stuff too. Mm-hmm. So I got to find the good stuff to throw on TikTok. There's the ridiculous stuff to throw on TikTok.
There's plenty, man. Yeah, TikTok is going to be like the most outrageous 30 seconds.
It's like, 15 to 60 second clips. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be.
There'll be something
figured it out. But I gotta put. going to be nicely edited little clips.
We also can do a trailer.
But I've seen a lot of me touching my face, is what I'm saying.
Dude, we'll put
It's
it in
ridiculous.
there. We'll put it in there.
I'm ashamed.
Don't be ashamed, man. This is our podcast.
Mm-hmm. This is our basket.
Yeah.
All my eggs are in it. No, I've got a couple in there.
No, man, you've got
most of my eggs are in this one. And AMC.
You and Tim Dillon. You're gonna ride AMC.
No, dude, I think Tim Dillon got out of it.
I think he did too. He took a loss. He's mad at somebody.
Well, he didn't have to take a loss. That's a bitch.
I didn't
move.
see the episode for this
that.
week. I guess I'll listen to it tomorrow.
I don't think I did either.
I don't know that I might have told you about this before, but I wrote down a comment to myself. I once was woke, but now I'm found. I really felt like I see how easy it is for people to get wrapped up in that woke shit culture. It really, I mean, did you ever feel that you were vulnerable to that? Like online? Did you ever...
Well, like, watch your language?
Yeah, like, did you ever attack something for no reason because you didn't agree with it? I'm sure.
Really, guys?
Yeah.
Really?
You can't think of yourself doing that?
I mean, there's probably something.
I have one off the top of my head.
Okay, well, what do you have?
It was on Twitter. This is 7 years ago, this tweet. But at the time, this is right after Ole Miss. But while I was at Ole Miss, I listened to a ton of Jim Rome, like sports talk radio. I listened to that like I listen to podcasts now.
To that shit like crazy back then.
Sports was like my thing, especially football. And I realized later that Jim Rome, although he's still going strong, he's considered a nerd of the sports arena. Like, he's a giant fucking nerd for sports. Mm-hmm. Like, just the way he talks about his callers, he's like, that's a hot take, shit like that. Like, it sounds dorky, but it's centered around sports. Okay. But at the time, I was totally obsessed with the dude. So
maybe there's something to that, to the like broadcasting, voice and all that shit.
He had me drinking the Kool-Aid. I was all in on Jim Rome.
Listen, fellas.
Yeah, it was. I fucking loved it.
This is unbelievable.
But
I can't do it.
I saw on Twitter, like I saw a post that he did with a few other guys. I don't know who else was in the photo, but someone got on and commented that I didn't know, no fucking connection to. He's like, what a bunch of losers. Yeah, something along those lines. Like, look at these dickheads.
You better stop it.
Yeah, and I got on. I tweeted directly at him. It's cringy. I could read it to you, but it's along the lines of, "Way to go, man! Way to mock some of the best in the biz, bro." Something like that. Like, I feel ashamed now. And you would love his response. I feel like it was very you. You would have said this, and I deserved it. And it broke the spell. It broke the spell for me.
He's right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But I was like, way to mock the best in the biz, bro. What else you got going on? And he just goes, keep sucking their cocks. And I was like, that's exactly what I needed, dude. Pull that dick out of my mouth.
Stop it.
and
you're meanie.
I love it. And it makes me realize Ricky Gervais got it right. He's like, this woke shit online on Twitter, where you're attacking people you don't know for something you don't like. It's like going to a town square, to a poster board or billboard with guitar lesson tabs and taking a guitar lesson off the board and going, I don't want any fucking guitar lessons.
Yeah. Oh man,
that
That's
describes
great.
the woke shit to a T.
Yeah, it does.
I don't want any. You can't make me take your fucking guitar lessons.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
You weren't even invited to this party.
Exactly.
What are you bitching about?
Who the fuck are you? Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I think we're meeting our fuck quota, man. So
No, we're not.
let's keep that going. No,
I'm keeping tabs. That's only 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I've
I
said
have no idea.
it a lot.
But I don't care.
I know, man.
And neither do all 198 views we got.
Is that where we're at?
No,
now?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, we're almost
Said it.
we're getting into some crazy subscriber numbers, man.
Yeah. 18.
I thought about
Baller.
it, but these are all
Thank you,
just-
people.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Our friends, close friends.
It's got to all just be people that know us
18.
from high school.
Sorry.
What was that? Was that
That's Dr. Drew After Dark.
Oh,
That's a good show. That's a good podcast.
I thought that was like a voice comment someone left for us.
Yeah.
A vat of
That's
stool.
how they would describe this podcast. Episode 1, a vat of
A
stool.
vat of
Episode
stool.
2 will be a little better. Trough of urine.
Yeah. It's gonna be even better, man.
Even more better, really.
I thought about this, man. I thought this would be something good.
Yeah, 198. Is that what I said? That's pretty good for episode 1 of a brand new channel
I know.
with some nobodies.
Absolutely.
So we greatly appreciate it.
My
I
goal.
love you, motherfuckers. Even the ones that think we said the F word too much. Love you as well.
Yeah. My goal was 1,000 views an episode after 5 years.
5 years? Yeah. God. I'd have to take some eggs out of this basket, dude.
I know you want to,
Dude, I'm going to blow this up. If I can. If it's possible, it's gonna.
I know, man.
I'm going to put everything into it.
I'm not against that, but I'm letting you drive. Look at the camera, man. Just so you can capture that beautiful mug of yours. But I am, you're driving the social media
The
shit.
station wagon.
Yeah.
And you're playing with your toys in the back.
I am.
I'm just playing.
I
No,
have,
you're riding shotgun.
I know.
For sure.
I've withdrawn, though.
I'm at your house
I know.
right now.
From social media.
Yeah. That's weird, too.
I know, man.
You're going to be like super mysterious.
It's all good. You're
There's
pushing
going to be so
everything.
much wop trying to throw itself at you. And you're not going to be there to receive it.
It's all good, dude.
All that moisture.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Cheese is Christ.
one thing I wanted to talk about was our buttholes, because I've been
Yeah, I've been wanting to talk to you about mine too.
I know, man. My butthole problem started.
With Kratom.
No, did they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, mine started in like 07. I got my first Hemi. Got a strong Hemi, and I was scared to death.
07? Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. Like high school,
Wow,
lifting,
dude.
squatting too much.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is that when you sent the picture to your friends?
Probably. Was it a picture of
Your butthole?
of a giant hemorrhoid on it,
Of your butthole. I don't know, man.
or was it just my butthole?
Well, it was a butthole.
I don't think I would send that unsolicited unless there was a reason.
Well, yeah, that was the reason you sent.
Oh, okay.
But it just looked like a butthole to me. I don't know.
Well,
I wasn't a doctor back then.
There was a little Hemi hidden there. But Trey came over earlier and he peed in my toilet and saw the Prep H. And he's like, "Your butthole falling out, man?" So I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "It's been falling out since 07.
Cool.
That stuff keeps it tight though, man. That little witch hazel
I use it on my eye bags.
I'm glad, dude.
No, I'm just playing.
But yeah,
I've heard that works. I should use it on my stomach. Real talk.
Don't do that. Dude.
Tuck that shit back in.
Witch hazel's good for you in general. But have you ever had? Have you had an external hemorrhoid? Like a blood vessel, like kind of pops out of your O-ring.
I've probably had everything that can. I don't know.
Have you ever had an anal fissure?
I don't know, man.
It is where your butthole kind of rips open a little.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you
for sure. Dude, there's been so much like terrible shit go on back there, but I don't tell anybody.
Okay. Well, we're telling
nobody knows.
We're telling
still.
them now. But
nobody.
Mine's been doing great. So I just want to check out your butthole.
Your butthole's doing good?
Yeah. No, it's
well.
I've got my regiment of wet wipes and Prep H and
yeah. Well, I've never been certain of what is going on back there. But I've had a lot go on. Like, there's been a lot of bleeding in the past.
Yeah. Well,
I'm straight now, though. I just, thanks to the kratom,
What does the kratom do to you?
Oh, man, it's just straight gravel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dude, I could fix up a driveway. For
Jesus, man.
Dude, for real. Man, it's different. It's not cool.
I'm circumcised to look at your butthole, though.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
We could do it all. We should do it on camera.
Yeah.
You wanna look at my butthole on the show right now?
We'll save that for the OnlyFans.
Sorry, Goff. Sorry.
Yeah.
No butthole show.
Well, one thing I'm excited about.
I don't think episode 2 is going to do as well.
I don't either. Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, they've all cut this off.
No, Mickey's still with us.
Yeah. Well, Mickey sees
What's up,
this
Mickey?
stuff.
Just me and you and Kai.
Mickey sees this stuff, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good now. One thing I'm excited about, man, is the Lovitts doing our theme music.
Zach and Dylan love it.
Yeah, I'm quite excited about that.
They're going to create a jam for us. We're going to replace our intro, outro, other jam songs. They're going to come up with something original for us.
I'm quite excited, man.
And whatever you come up with is perfect.
We're going to use it, man.
Hell yeah. Because we love you.
We're certainly going to use it. Where are you with meditation, man? I didn't think so.
Yeah. I'm a slacker.
I am too, dude. I use the Sam Harris app, and it has taken me a year and a half to get through 43 sessions of his.
I mean, I don't know. That's really not bad.
It's not that
compared
good.
to me.
That's like one every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
On average. But really, it's like...
Well, I'll go several months without doing anything.
That's what I do. Like, that's on average. So I'll do a cluster of meditations and then I'll bail for a while. I find... I don't know your method, but...
Oh, man. It's a good one.
I find it really helps with just clearing those negative thought loops that I tend to get. Probably a lot of people do. But it always starts kind of the same, like the focus on the breath sort of thing, just to get you in that mindset. And I like using the app because as my mind starts to wander, I have a voice come in and go, if your mind is wandering, come back to the center. Like, it's there to remind me. Yeah.
See, that would throw me off, I think.
It helps me, man, because I get lost.
Yeah.
Like most people don't realize that for a majority of the time, they're just lost in thought.
Yeah.
So I have a subtle reminder, a very calm, measured voice.
Yeah, you're good at it.
That comes on and reminds you, Return to the breath.
You're good. You should do that.
I should start my own app. But no, Sam's app is incredible. And it's a lot more than just the guided meditations. He's got all kinds of lessons and different things on there. But it really would be helpful if I could do it more, man. But I don't prioritize it.
I don't either.
I haven't.
And I really should.
I haven't created that system there.
It's something I really believe in.
Most people equate it, though, to Eastern religion. But there's really, although it started there, there is no necessary connection to Eastern religion.
I mean, it's just good for you.
Yeah, you can meditate in a totally secular connotation, or if you're religious, it's still beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
I should certainly do it more, but I'll figure it out, man.
The way I do it, it's I make sure to take my time. I have to have some sort of noise to drown out any background noise, like in my ears. I have to have something, even if it's just tones. I bet that's why people do that. Is that why?
Well, man,
to drown out the noise?
I don't know, but I also know, don't let me derail you too much, but there's many different disciplines of meditation. I don't know where the Om shit comes from.
I love it. I mean, the sound of it. I don't do it because I feel special.
The sound is beautiful. But is it called mantra? Like mantra meditation, where you repeat a term over and over?
Is that what it's called? But I have done that because I needed money. Yeah, I had to throw it in. I was like, man, it's worth a shot.
I don't know if that's the
Dude, I don't care.
That's the.
It's mostly for reprogramming. To me, it's for reprogramming your subconscious. But if I can throw something else into the universe and somehow acquire that.
Dude, that's a good way.
It's worth a shot.
That's a good way to put it, though. I think of it as a reset, but it really is a reset at a subconscious level.
Yeah.
Because you're just eliminating, even if the thoughts aren't negative, you can just be lost in patterns of thinking that aren't productive, even if they're not detrimental.
Yeah. Most
people feel like, though, they really get lost in this. It feels really esoteric and ethereal. Like I know. But I get why people get cringy. Because, again, they equate it to the religion thing.
It's like, sorry, I don't believe what you believe,
right.
So I can't do it.
They equate it to the Eastern religion, but also most people just aren't aware that they're always lost in thought.
Yeah.
And the only times you're really not, I think it's what attracts athletes to sports, because you've probably felt this before, but you can get in a groove in tennis, or for me with racquetball.
Oh yeah.
Or anything where it feels like a flow.
Like a flow state?
Like a flow state.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Where you really, you do get lost in the sport, so to speak.
Yeah.
And you're not, you don't realize it, but all those thought patterns, positive or negative, whether it's the shit you have to do or self-critical stuff, whatever it is, you've lost them without realizing that's what you've done when you're, playing racquetball or tennis or whatever your thing is. But meditation is a way to do that without having to trick yourself into doing it. That's kind of what they're like. Surfers, they get lost in the waves. Yeah. It's what they're doing, and that's why it feels so good, because all the worries melt away.
Yeah.
But you can do that if you know how to meditate in an instant.
Yeah.
And it's not, it sounds like hyperbole, but it's not.
Hyperbole.
Yeah. Sounds like a hyperbole, but you really can do that, man.
Yeah.
I want to get good enough to where I can do it, in a
Jump
noise,
right in?
Yeah, in a noisy environment.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of whatever you do, like the trigger is to jump right in.
Yeah.
Like, I always do this, and this
Right.
will put me in it.
And it feels good to really reset.
It does.
It's hard to do it, though, when you really are in a negative place. It's hard to step out.
I can't do it.
I know.
Like, if I'm super down and negative and unhappy, I can't do it. There's no point. I don't even believe in it at that point. I'm like, I'd rather just die.
Yeah, it's hard to step outside of that. But this app, another cool thing about it, as he is teaching you to be better. Every episode, he kind of adds a small layer, or every session, he adds a layer to it. But
with your left hand, reach around your thigh.
Nothing that weird, but he does he has you. Yeah. That would be a problem, man. Yeah.
Probably be really good.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, that would be
My bad.
Yeah, a way to like deal with uncomfortable distractions. Can you still meditate? Boop. With a finger in your
Oh.
Yeah. But he has you meditate with your eyes open.
What?
And first closed for the longest time.
Just relaxed is how I do it. They're probably like halfway, or maybe they're just rolled back.
Well, no, there are points where I think I told you this trick, but I found it pretty helpful. I learned it from him, but one of them is while your eyes are closed, because most people feel like a rider in their head. They feel like the center of them. They feel like there's a little thing.
Oh yeah.
Sitting,
okay, so I'm the little alien in there.
Yeah.
Controlling this robot.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a little thing sitting in there driving the body, and a lot of that is tied to our vision, because
our eyeballs are
binocular vision, and that's just like our center of reference is the head. But there are tricks you can do, and I think I've told you about this, but there's a book, I forgot the guy's name, but the name of the book is On Having No Head. And he tries to get you to, cut through the illusion that there's a self riding around behind your eyes. And the way he does it is look for your head. Don't look in the mirror, just try to find your head. And it sounds ridiculous, but, other than maybe catching a piece of your nose, you can't do it. The only proof that you have a head is that, you can look in a mirror and see a reflection, but that's just photons of light, right? Bouncing off the surface of the mirror.
I see that your eyes are in your head, so my eyes must be in my head.
Right. And then you report to me, hey, dude, you got a head. Because I got a head. I can feel it too. So you're getting this sensation when you touch your face that, well, there's something there. But it doesn't have to be tied to the feeling of the rider in the head. You can shake it. It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
And some people may be saying, why the fuck would you ever want to do that?
Who cares?
Unless you want to just sit in a cave for, months on end. What if I want to actually be productive in the world? I don't think that's the way to view it.
I don't have that problem.
Right. Yeah. You can still be productive. This is a way to lose like emotional baggage, really. Sam's whole deal is, that's what it is for me. And I think for many people, that's what meditation is, a way to feel better. But Sam's thing is realizing that there's nothing to call a self. And once you have that realization, first of all, it's hard to maintain that, but when you realize that there's no self there, then it starts breaking through different illusions like free will, which we can get into. That's such a deep topic. How many people have we lost now? But it's interesting, man. One of the ways that this guy that wrote this book gets you to that point is closing your eyes. This is just one method, and physically, like, looking as far as you can in every direction. So when I first close my eyes, I kind of see the silhouette of my eyes, and I can see like light, right? Like a little bit of light. So I still feel kind of binocular. I still feel centered here. But when you look as far as you can in every direction, you still get sensations from your body telling you that you have a face and you have arms and fingers. But that feeling of a head gets a little bit further away. It feels a little less like the rider.
Yeah.
I still feel like something, but really it's just sensation feeding in, to one location, your main sense organ, that's taking in all this information. But did you get anything out of that?
Yeah, I was having fun.
That was pretty deep.
I like seeing how you think of it. I imagine myself as a ball of light, and then I just travel as that ball of light.
Break that one.
I mean,
down.
I have to travel down. When I'm going into it, close my eyes. Immediately, I'm right here. I'm behind my eyes. I'm the little man in my head.
I'm with you.
And then that little man turns into just a ball of light. And then I travel down through my body, down into the earth. This is how I go into it.
All right. I'm with you.
I go down into the earth as deep as I can, and I tether myself to the core of the earth with the silver rope.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I come back up through the earth. And this is a slow process. I work my way down there. And I come back up, travel up through my body, through the top of my head. I move away from the earth. And in my head, I imagine everything. I imagine getting further and further from the earth and getting closer and closer to the abyss. Just nothing beyond all the stars and everything that's out there. I'm moving toward nothing. And once I make it to total blackness, where there's nothing at all, no stars, there's no anything, the Big Bang hasn't blasted that far. And then I see a big bluish ball of light, and I go inside that ball of light, and that's where I do my work and reprogram. That's where I reprogram who Matt is.
I love it, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's quite a journey.
It's awesome. I really enjoy it there. It feels like I am back to where I started whenever I go deep into that.
The cool thing about that, I guess I have two thoughts about that. One thought is you doing that kind of mental journey that you're doing there. To me, that is your kind of like I would focus on the breath in a typical meditation. That is your focus. So you're walking yourself down.
I'm getting there.
Right.
That's my journey.
You're walking down to the core of the earth.
Tethering myself
to a silver rope specifically.
That's right, silver.
And then you're coming back up into yourself, and then to the stars, and then to the nothingness, and then to the blue light.
It's not original, any of it. None of it's original.
Oh, okay.
I didn't just come up with
It's
this.
adopted.
Yeah.
It's still I like it.
But it after trying it and enjoying it, that's my thing.
Nice.
I like it.
I will try something like that. That is, if I'm not mistaken, I need to probably double check this. That's probably a type of meditation. It probably has a name. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know what it's called. I just know the only one I'm really familiar with is Vipassana, which is mindfulness meditation, which is what I do. But my other comment about that is, in a way, it is still thoughts.
It is thoughts, but once it's just traveling to no thoughts.
I'm totally with
because
you.
once I'm in the blue, that's
right.
It feels different. I don't feel like I'm in this at all at that point. That's just how I get there.
The reason
it's all just an exercise. But once I get to where I'm going, I don't know how much time has passed. I'm just there.
The reason I like it is because this goes back to skills is power, man.
Skills is power.
Basically, you've created a system or a habit of getting to the place of mindfulness, of getting to your meditation spot. I haven't really tried it that specifically. I may need to dabble with that, because I always go to the breath, and not necessarily like there's a couple sessions that weren't just the breath, where I just kind of focus on sensation in the body. That's another thing you can do. But as the thoughts arise, I try not to do this mental game where I'm picturing it, but it's almost like the thought arises and you pop it like a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And I know it's a thought. I know it's just the next thing coming from my subconscious into my conscious mind. Positive, negative. And it dissolves, it kind of. Like it takes away the power of it, no matter what it is, whether it's good or bad. I just sort of pop it and then try to come back to nothing.
Yeah.
And then I can only do that for so long. It's quite difficult. If you try to think about nothing, something will come in.
Yeah. I think you can substitute everything with one simple thing, and that's close enough to nothing.
Right. It is incredibly difficult to think about nothing, but experienced meditators can. Mm-hmm. Like when they're hooked up to an fMRI, their brain, an experienced meditator, the brain looks much different.
Really?
Yes.
Like deep
the
sleep
the
or
activity, something? We'd have to look at it and compare it to something.
Yeah. But
the activity is quite different from an untrained meditator.
That's cool.
It's kind of like for me with any new thing I learn. Once I learn a bit about it, I'm like, I don't fucking know anything about this. So I understand how hard it is to do it well. But I do want to do it. I do want to get better with it. It's just gonna take
a little time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little time to get there, but I won't give up on it, man. There's a part of me, maybe we can do this one day, that I just want to go to somewhere in India in a cave and live with you, and we'll shower sometimes.
There are showers in caves, bro.
I know, but we'll go to the monastery and shower and come back. But Sam, I think the longest he's done a meditation retreat is like 6 months.
God.
Where he tries to meditate.
Does he do the silent stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Silent meditation. Tries to meditate for
18 hours?
Yeah, 14 to 18 hours a day, depending on, if he needs more sleep, he will, but...
Why would you need more sleep?
Right.
You're already doing nothing all fucking day.
Yeah, other than eating and occasionally having a bowel movement.
No, Not me.
And or you could just wear an adult diaper and just save a lot of time.
I do not have a butthole.
Yeah. What is that from?
The interview.
Oh yeah, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah.
He does not have a butthole.
Yeah. I have a butthole, so I'll have to. I'll have to utilize.
I saw a goat spewing out the universe in meditation.
Nice, dude.
And that was not a thought. I mean, obviously it was to you. But I didn't come up with that shit.
It came from somewhere, bro.
But it came from somewhere.
But let me tell you this. The important thing about that is...
it was incredible.
The important thing about it is we're definitely going to put it on a T-shirt, you know?
That's a great idea. Dude.
I am so excited about merch.
Well, what appeared during my meditation was the head of a goat. It's like, oh, what are you doing? And then it started like moving like this. And then almost like a spray paint can, it started just painting. And out came the fucking universe.
Nice.
Like everywhere it touched was the universe. And that's where we came from.
Or I may commission...
a big spray paint can.
I may commission a new art project. And...
Dude, this is one that I actually planned on painting. After that meditation, I was like, I should paint that. And I never did.
It is brilliant, man.
It was really cool because I didn't mean to have that come up in here.
Yeah.
And look, I don't think about goats.
Yeah.
Usually.
Sometimes you do. But
sometimes I do. I've got one on my arm.
I'm still of the mind that anything I think, even if it's totally unaware, if I'm totally unaware of where it came from,
you still thought it.
It came from my brain. I mean,
you give your brain too much credit.
Yeah, I do.
Your brain's stupid without you. Without your consciousness, your brain's stupid.
Yeah.
You think your brain creates that consciousness?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could keep it charged after your body's dead. Like after you die, if we kept your brain alive somehow, would the consciousness still be there? Because I don't think it would be.
I fall into I understand that there are views that it's a very unsettled science, the science of consciousness.
Yeah.
I'm very, I start getting queasy when I start talking about things that I don't fully know. And maybe, and my answer is I'm loosely a materialist until I hear more compelling information. So my thought is that, or my opinion is that everything that exists, even our consciousness, is a product of the material world. It's nothing, I don't view it as something outside of us.
I know.
It's hard to describe. I don't know how.
It's hard to describe the other side too.
Right.
We've got pretty much, I feel like our arguments are equal. Like there's no proof for either. But I mean, there are near-death experiences and we can write them all off. But at some point, they're going to carry a little weight, man. It's like, how many? 1 million? Let's keep going. That's not enough.
I can be convinced by data. So
but you can't measure experience. So it's not something that will be measured. Not in that way. Unless you count all these people that say this one thing, which that has happened, but that's not the data that people want.
I still think that can be,
I mean, I could lie to you and
right,
say, I did it too.
Because my mind goes, well, that's just a phenomena of someone being a human and having a human brain and thinking human thoughts. Because a lot of these, maybe not all of them, a lot of them are tied to the individual's religious beliefs.
Yeah. Well, some of them are like on the operating table, totally dead.
Mm-hmm. Those are the...
And they can tell you what the person trying to save their life said.
Yeah.
Or what they were wearing or what they looked like, and they weren't in the room beforehand. Like, she was redheaded. She had freckles. She said, oh, shit, this is happening, or whatever. And they never should have known that, but that really happens.
Well, you know what locked-in syndrome is.
No. It's the explanation for this shit, you dumbass. This is what's really happening.
Locked-in syndrome. I might have told you this story before. Everything I say, I've plagiarized from Sam Harris.
That's okay.
This is a very compelling story about
knowledge, yes.
Yeah, an individual who they thought was totally brain dead, a vegetable, so to speak. Someone he knew that visited him, they didn't pull the plug immediately. Someone, a family member, friend, whoever, started recognizing, I think just one eye blinking. Like just an occasional blink. Mm-hmm. And this family member, how fucking attentive is this? They started asking their friend, relative questions. Can you hear me? And they'd see a few blinks. And they're like, what? They're like, if you can hear me, blink once. And, so it turned into fucking blinking Morse code. Not only was this guy totally there, he wrote a book through.
That's it.
Yeah, he wrote. I don't know how long it was. But
A.
Yeah.
B.
Blink 26 times for Z. Was that 25? Was that 25 or 26?
We're going with Y.
Yeah.
Next. Wow.
So this guy...
That was a short-ass book.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. But he just detailed his experience. Like, I am totally here. God. I guess that person could have been completely
What
lying.
if there's no blood in their body? What about them? What about if that?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a great point, dude. What if there was no blood in their body?
Where they do the hypothermic surgery and they drain the body of all the blood.
Yeah. What if they didn't have what if they didn't have toes? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get it.
These are the questions.
Natosis. That's a thing.
Notosis, dude.
Yeah.
Notosis, that's a
real deal.
That's what we call diabetic feet. Notosis, man.
That's a good one. Now you got to make that shirt.
Let's just start making a list.
Yeah, we're just gonna find ways to make money off of you.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, it's
how many?
It's gonna be funny because
how many people are there?
You and I will be the only ones wearing our shit.
I'm gonna wear the shit out of our shit.
Yeah,
some toeless feet.
Yeah, you and I.
Some foot particles flying through the air.
We're gonna be repping. So anyway,
some chicken.
The point of the locked in syndrome was, yeah, you can be conscious and be an eyelid.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of schools of thought, and there's people that really do specialize like in a particular view, and it's very unsettled, man, because the key question that is the most difficult to answer is it's called the hard problem. Right, bro. The hard problem is what it's like to be that thing. Why is it like something to be you?
Oh.
Why are the lights on?
Right.
Why do we have to be aware of ourselves doing things?
Yeah. I feel like it's all remote. Spooky wooky.
It's an interesting idea, man.
Yeah.
I just, let's follow that for a second, because where my mind goes, and I think you told me kind of your thought process, and I was like, that's an actual, that's a view of consciousness, that it's just this underlying network of the universe. There's a conscious layer to everything from atoms and subatomic particles up to humans. And somehow our brains tune in to the human frequency. And that's how we're conscious. That's how we're conscious creatures. And it would make sense if you had that view that the more intelligent the being, like the more they understand, who they are, what's going on in the world. We wouldn't expect a bat to be able to describe things about itself. But there is something. There is something. As oh my God, how am I going to get this sentence out of my mouth? There's something like what there is to be a bat. Is that?
There's something like what there is to be a bat?
There's something like, I think I had a stroke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I think I had a stroke.
There's something like what there is to be a bat.
Yeah.
There's something like what there is to be a bat. No, I think I actually get what you're saying.
Okay.
There is something to that existence.
Yeah. But
it's like if there was a way to describe it, maybe not in words, just like perhaps what a DMT trip would be.
Yeah.
You can't explain it.
You can't explain it, man.
Yeah. That's what we hear. Maybe that's what it's like to be a bat.
I explain it by saying my brain does funny shit, man. My brain.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the easy way out.
Well,
That's as simple as saying God.
Oh no, I don't think
yeah.
That adds it adds a whole other layer.
Like because God.
Yeah.
Because science.
No, yeah, when you throw in God, that adds
Allah.
A bigger something that you have to explain the smaller thing.
Yeah. Well, I think God is a tard term. But we're all I think we're all a little giblet of God.
Yeah.
If you're going to use that word,
well, there's different ways to use it, right? What most people mean by God is a
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus without his, with a toga.
Yeah.
Santa Claus with a toga on a cloud looking at you and judging, how you spend your Sundays and in what positions you have sex.
And that's the bullshit God. The real God is me and you. We all is God. To me.
Is that the name of this episode?
We all is God.
We all is God.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's funny. The first
God.
part of our name, Omnipresent, whenever you start looking that up,
oh yeah,
it pulls up Jesus stuff.
That's right.
But that's another view that just God is everything, everywhere. For me, it gets a lot more esoteric, ethereal, all the terms I used 30 minutes ago. It's like a loose connection to something. Like, what is it? It's everything. Why not call it the universe?
Yeah.
Like, that's how guys like Einstein got down. They just called the universe God and would say things like his goal was to understand the mind of God. But really, he's just plugging in the laws of physics when he finds an equation that solves something. He called that God.
It's just he's a fucking genius.
Right.
In more than one way.
Right. But who, God?
Like, I know how to get through to these
or
people.
Einstein.
Oh,
okay.
I'm going to use a word that they understand so they don't dismiss everything else that I know.
It backfired in a way because,
That's not what I remember.
because those
I was there.
that are religious go, well, Einstein's religious. Hold your dickhead for two more hours.
I'm pinching it.
I know.
I've been pinching.
We'll pause.
But it's the beer. It's the beer.
I gotcha. But
Beer's got me pressing.
But no, yeah, people pee in that cup, man. We can't stop the ship. You know what I mean?
The coffee cup.
I'm kidding.
Hashtag Yang Gang.
Let's pause it for
Andrew Yang.
For like a minute. Can I pause it here?
Can we?
I can only stop this one.
We can stop it.
Can we put it together?
Yes.
In post?
Absolutely.
And we're back. Okay.
And we're back.
So Einstein.
Albert.
How about that one?
What about him, though? Because I don't remember.
I remember.
God.
He attributes what he was doing through physics is like discovering, like unmasking what God was, and he was using God and the universe like interchangeably. Right. But religious people have taken that and gone, see, he was a religious guy too.
Yeah.
And look what all he did. We're still using that dude's equations to figure stuff out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find any of those really compelling.
I don't either.
I get lost in, to me, an extremely I mean, people can whatever they want to believe. There's so many different views out there, but what I find plausible, if we're talking about God, is a deistic God, meaning not one that interferes, not theism, not one that interferes in your daily shit and puts his finger on earthquakes in certain areas and, takes out Haiti with a hurricane because gay people have sex.
You don't think that's why that happened?
That's where, the God works in mysterious ways argument loses me. Because it's a non-answer. The one that I think is plausible is God is the beginning, like God is the prime mover, like just kind of thump the Big Bang into existence and then universe happened. More plausible, but still a big question to answer. Where'd that God come from?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And one answer is just to clip that out of the equation and go, the universe is always there. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man.
I don't either. I don't know nothing. I feel like I just feel like there's more to consciousness than what we've proven.
Like
so
Transformers?
Far. Yes. Just like Transformers. They're robots in disguise.
Right. You think it's a car. Mm-mm. Definitely not a car. There's a giant robot hidden in there. Mm-hmm. That's way bigger than the actual car.
And way more dope.
Yeah. And way more doper.
I don't know. We can put a question mark on the whole God thing because we don't know, as you don't know.
Yeah, I think it's...
but I definitely feel.
It's all in your feels, yeah.
Yeah, it's all in my feels. And my feels are a product of monogamy.
Yeah.
That's just what my brain's making me feels.
Now you're getting it, dude.
Now you get it. You feel that because that's what you need to feel so that you can move forward.
Have I told you may have heard this before, about Occam's razor?
I don't know.
It's not what you shave with, dude. This is a philosophical argument. Basically, this doesn't always work, but a lot of times this simpler explanation is statistically more likely. So if you're going to say we'll use gravity as an example. Is gravity a force in the space-time? I've already fucked up. Is gravity basically a divot in the space-time continuum that allows larger bodies to attract, so to speak, I'm fucking up all my physics terminology, but to attract smaller bodies toward its center? Meaning, if, what goes up must come down sort of thing. So if we throw an apple in the air, the thought process is through Einstein, all that relativity shit, and E equals MC squared, is the Earth, like every other body in space, is sitting on this flat plane of the universe that we call the space-time continuum. And you can picture it like a giant sheet that you're holding on to. And if you put a heavy object in one place and start putting smaller objects, they're going to go toward the larger thing.
Right.
That's the underwiring of the universe,
That's
so to
the
speak.
whole idea.
So is the idea of gravity, after I've stumbled through that explanation, is the idea that we've got this nice simplistic equation that explains that for us? Or is it that invisible pig monsters are pushing things down when we throw them up?
That one's more likely.
You know what I mean?
You know.
So it doesn't always work. There are things. I think this argument breaks down when you start talking about quantum mechanics.
Yup.
And
I know all about that.
Well, the crux of the argument or do you know what quantum mechanics describes?
Let me explain. Let me explain to you string theory.
There you go, man.
I'm just playing.
Quantum mechanics.
I could not explain any of it.
All it is, if I had to say it in a nutshell, it describes the incredibly small.
Yeah.
Subatomic.
I get that.
Quarks, leptons, gluons.
Klingons, leprechauns. Yeah, all that.
You got it.
That's what you'll find when you look really close at like mush.
Yeah.
If you look even closer, that's Whoville. That's where they are.
That's where I would.
That's what Horton heard.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna cut that argument with Occam's razor, dude, because we just don't need the Who's. You know what I mean? We don't need Whoville.
Fuck the Who's.
Oh wait, is that the
They're
Grinch?
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, Horton does hear Who's.
Horton does hear Who's.
Okay.
And you'll find the Grinch there.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Oh fuck, they. I just answered the universe, I think, man. So.
Oh man. You've got no direction.
I'm not conversation enough for this high, dude. But.
Oh Jesus.
Am I speaking out of turn, man? Is the Grinch that's Whoville, right? Mm-hmm. And Horton hears a Who, correct. And I feel like at the beginning of the Grinch, doesn't it like zoom in to a fucking what are those things you blow? Dandelion, and their whole little.
I don't think that's the Grinch. I think that's Horton hears a Who. Yeah. Horton listens to a little dandelion. He's like, what the fuck?
I don't think I'm crazy, dude.
I don't know if you are or not.
I might be.
We need to get the Dr Seuss collection.
Canceled.
Is Dr Seuss bad now? Is that what you said?
Do you not watch the news, dude? So, Dr. Seuss, the good doctor, he drew some like disparaging Asian images with buck teeth and
good.
And, yeah, just,
I'm just playing.
In the 30s,
I watch your porn.
It was what?
I do.
You watch whose porn?
Asian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And all other.
Yeah, you don't discriminate. Good.
Straight up.
We've nailed that down, man. But anyway, this was like World War II propaganda. It was like we were, Japan.
Dr. Seuss was?
Not his whole essence, but he did drawings.
He bought into it a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Okay. He drew Japanese people with just slants for eyes and like giant buck teeth. Damn. Yeah.
That sucks.
It was picked up by like the publishers. Like they're like, people were buying this shit on Amazon. No one was really thinking about it.
Back then?
No, now. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Woke shit started to bleed in, and someone was like, that offends me.
I don't approve.
And I don't want any fucking guitar lessons.
That cool.
You cannot make me get guitar lessons if I don't want any guitar lessons. But so they...
Sorry.
Apparently, it got into the organization somehow, and they started having conversations. This is a private entity, right? Like the government didn't, slam down their gavel and say, you shall not have that. It was from the organization out. They're like, look, 21st century, is it the 20? It's the 21st still.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get rid of this stuff, and we'll keep the rest of it. Green eggs and ham, the Grinch, all that is fine, but we'll just get rid of the anti-Japanese propaganda, Dr. Seuss.
We'll get rid of all the jokes so that when they all come up again, it'll be fresh. Yeah. It'll be new again. I never heard that one.
Yeah, I'm the reason I'm okay. I think a lot of it is overblown to a degree, the whole cancel culture thing. I think some of it is very real, and it's sneaking into big organizations, and they feel obligated to make stances against this or for this, and it's their prerogative to do that. But they are, I guess, two things. It seems like a lot of big corporations are beholden to angry people on Twitter. The second thing is, I think a lot of these stories, like Dr. Seuss has been riding Fox News for weeks now. Like it's been a big story for them is like bad lefty people are taking your Dr. Seuss.
I love Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I know you do.
Like, every time there's a security question where it asks, what's your favorite book? It's The Cat in the Hat. Yeah. If you're trying to get into my shit, my favorite book, The Cat in the Hat.
Well, fortunately,
I capitalized the cat and hat. The cat in the lowercase, hat uppercase.
Cat in the hat.
If it's case sensitive, I have no idea because none of them tell you. How would you know?
You wouldn't know.
Like mother's maiden name? Is it okay if it's lowercase?
I don't know, man.
I don't either.
It's a decision you'll have to make.
Got to tell me, Facebook. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, cat in the hat's safe. So I think it is. Some of it is a bit overblown on certain platforms, but there is a weird sort of thing sneaking into different parts of society where it's just much more visible. We are seeing it. I think both can be true. I think it can be overblown to a degree, but also all these, all the, banning people from different platforms. All these companies are private companies. It's not someone coming in. It's not an outside entity coming in and saying that can't be there. It's from the inner organization out.
I know.
So it's.
I have given this kind of shit a lot of thought lately, because we've pretty much replaced media. Like
me and
we're,
you.
Us alone. We have replaced it.
Yeah, get all your news from us.
No, like TV isn't what it used to be at all. This shit's always been censored. You couldn't say whole on any channel.
Right.
like shit has always been censored, and now we think because it's on the internet, we can say whatever the fuck we want. But dude, this is still a private, like a privately owned thing.
Yeah.
Like this is a dude. And what he says goes.
It is a dude.
That's fucking true.
Mark
Zuckerberg says you fucking don't be a dick.
Yeah,
don't be whatever he says not to be. I don't know. Yeah. But it's his fucking house. You have to follow his rules.
Yeah, same.
And I don't fucking approve of it at the same time. Like, be loosey-goosey about it. If you're going to give everybody a platform, give everybody a platform.
You can hold both thoughts in your head, man. I agree.
Yeah.
They're particularly powerful people. Some of them, like Jack Dorsey, wants the government involved.
Oh,
like he's...
Pre-market's up. Sorry.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Holy shit, it's...
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
Get your stop ticks here, guys.
Yeah. I'm staring at AMC. People selling like a motherfucker.
I think
right now.
even Zuckerberg has made that point that and Dorsey that they wish there was sort of a government partnership because that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
For one individual. You and I, man, we talked about this with Tristan Harris, who's the former Google employee who created the Social Dilemma documentary and really cuts through what is now driving human behavior, which is social media and likes and algorithms.
It's crazy, dude.
Can
you imagine being a kid right now? And like your popularity is determined by your following on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have any followers, loser.
Yeah. It's
like what the fuck is that like now?
It really isolates people because a lot of these kids now, man, they were born into social media. There is a distinction, although our generation is particularly shitty. I think
I agree.
Yeah, the newer generations are kind of set up to fail. There are excellent ones out there. That's in any gen. You can't just. A lot of people do that blanket term shit. There are some awesome Gen Zers out there, but
oh my God.
The issue is what's that?
I'm full of burps.
Good.
That's all.
Good. It's better.
Erupting.
It's better for the show.
Yeah.
That generation had a smartphone, the average, which now it's getting later and later, where they're getting. I mean, earlier and earlier, where they're getting smartphones when they're 4 or 5. Here, use this, play on it, because I don't want to raise you.
Exactly. I appreciate you paying attention to how I roll.
So
got it.
But if you're born really after 95, you had a smartphone when you were 13, like in junior high. Like that's when really like 08, 09.
It wasn't a smartphone. It was a stupid phone.
Well, that's when the first iPhones, like that's the date I'm going from, 08.
08 was the iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
We were 18.
I think so. Or 07 maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't have one then.
I know I had a stupid phone for forever.
Right. And they weren't as popular then, but we were born in 90. So 95 and up, there are many that by the time they were, now they're in elementary with smartphones, but then junior high. So you're like, that's your immediate picture of the world. I got to be judged by, people on this platform.
Yeah.
I got to be on here or else I don't have any friends. So it just, it sets him up to fail, man.
It's such bullshit, man. It pisses me off. I don't like it at all.
It's tough, man.
I want to do the whole, like move to Alaska and get a patch of earth.
Ice. Just get some ice somewhere.
There's grass sometimes.
Oh, yeah, there's sometimes.
But,
permafrost.
I don't know. It just makes me think like being one of those settlers is probably a little easier than some of this shit. You got a suicidal fucking 7-year-old.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I don't.
Right.
I don't know.
Jesus.
But
I know what you mean. Yeah, the kid.
Like everybody thinks they need to be famous. Look at us.
We're the problem, dude.
See, children? This is what you want to do.
The difference is you and I, that doesn't totally...
We're not children.
Well...
It's just a fun joke.
That doesn't encompass our mindset from our childhood forward. You and I had relatively, like I was able to run around in the woods of...
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah.
We walked miles down train tracks.
Right. We were able to just kind of do things and explore the world.
It was fun.
No, it was...
I loved it.
It was good, man. It's... I don't regret anything.
We didn't get all that high school pussy everybody else was getting.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
We were going on adventures like Dora.
Yeah. We were stepping in conductor shit. Dude.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder, I still don't know what that really was. I mean, it had to be shit.
It was conductor shit. They just dropped it out of the bottom of the train, and Trey almost drowned in it.
Yeah. Our buddy Trey went skiing in like a pitcher's mound worth of shit. Pretty sure.
And I tried to warn him
by screaming shit repeatedly.
By shouting,
shit!
Shit! And Trey's just looking at me. I'm like, shit!
Like, what?
Shit! And then he went skating. Yeah.
Yeah. Slid and shit.
And then he carried his shoes. His shit shoes. He was so lucky that he
just walked in them. That he didn't fall. I would have fallen for sure. Dude, I can't step on ice without falling.
Trey, the good thing is impeccable balance.
He's got that balance.
He does, man. That was our childhood, man. Trey stepping shit.
Sorry.
You weren't there when he fell out of the tree.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
But you've expressed how funny it was.
Yeah, it was
dude, so funny that.
We were pretty young. We were like 14, 15-ish.
Oh, dude, no, it was before that. I was around for 14, 15-ish.
12, 13-ish.
Okay, maybe.
It was, this is like pre-group home Trey. This is pre-Trey Kashi 6'9".
Yeah, see, group home was 7th grade. That's when that started.
This is before that, I think. There's the tree house that just is beside the tree where you can, climb up to the top of it. But it is literally right beside a tree. So Trey, we climbed on top of it. Trey continued to climb the tree very, very high. And we estimate it was 30 feet. It very well, like, we can go back and look. Things are probably shorter.
They haven't changed much.
Yeah. Things look bigger when you're young, but we always called it 30 feet. It probably is pretty damn close from where he started falling.
I mean, I remember looking at what y'all were telling me, but like back then,
like on that
it was pretty fucking far. Yeah,
so
it was a good fall.
He climbed up very, very high above the treehouse, which the top of the treehouse is very far off the ground, and that's what I was sitting on.
Yeah. And
as he was, he did his thing. He, Magellaned it and checked out the landscape.
And is that what was happening?
Yeah.
He was checking out what's around?
Yeah. He could see things.
My grandparents live next door still.
Right.
From here.
And as he was coming down, I saw the branch break under his foot, and he just started to fall. and hit every branch. Man. That's really the only thing that saved him, that broke his momentum. And there was a space of 12 inches between the tree and the tree house. And he fell directly in between it and landed on his back, like his ass and his back, and immediately popped up on his feet and then fell back down. just to make sure he's alive. It was like adrenaline hit him. He hit the ground and came to life, and I pissed all over myself. Man. Not out of fear.
Yeah.
Not out of fear. Out of
laughter.
Out of
joy.
Pure
Watching
joy.
your friends suffer.
It was one of those laughs where you just lose all ability to produce sound.
Yeah.
And
silent, breathless laughter.
I pissed all over myself. It was brilliant, man.
That's so good. I'm glad that happened to Trey.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey and I would have died probably. Anyone else would have died.
Yeah.
Trey was, he was invincible 13-year-old at that point.
He was an adult at that age.
Yeah, he looked the same as he does now. He's had fewer tattoos. Yeah, so anyway, we went inside the house, and he got some water, and we're like, dude, we're about to hit the tracks. You gonna come with us? He's like, no, man, I'm gonna chill here. So he chilled, and when we got back, we realized I think he broke a toe. That's all he did. Yeah. It looked like someone beat him with branches on his back because the tree beat him to death. But yeah, other than just looking like he just got whipped with tree branches, he broke a toe. That was it.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad, man.
I wish I could have been there, man.
Yeah, we didn't know you then, dude. Or you? Yeah, that was probably right before.
That was when I was gay and nobody wanted to be my friend, I think.
I don't think that was the case, man.
That's what I heard from the rest of the world.
Oh, nice. I didn't think that. We immediately...
Axe Trey.
Yeah.
Axe him.
We hit it off in our first class because... got the dude's name, but large African-American male was arm wrestling people. And...
Justin.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah. And at the time, I didn't have much in the way of muscles, so I think I arm wrestled and he beat me, and then you came over and you're like, check this out.
I bet
you're like, I've been curling this summer. So, and
I was a new guy. Oh, you were new too, though.
Yeah, he played it off because when you beat him, he kept hitting his arm down,
Oh, he was one of those who'd hold his hand up?
No. When you beat him, I guess you weren't expecting it, and he came back up, and then he did it a few times, he was fucking around, you didn't beat him.
Oh, okay.
But we know you did.
I beat your motherfucking ass to this day. I beat your ass right now.
I bet
I still could.
Yeah. I bet
I'm more adulter now. Strong as hell.
He may be dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. He was big then.
All right. Let's move on, dude.
You know who you are.
Yeah. He doesn't know who the fuck we are, dude. Nah. I doubt it.
He ain't got no internet. I'm just playing.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. What do you want to dig into? Oh, have you heard about
AMC is up 3%.
Nice.
In the first 15 minutes of the pre-market. What's up? 15.
Ride it into the ground, dude.
I am.
Yeah. You're going to.
I don't have enough money invested to really care.
Nice.
If it goes up, that's wonderful. If it goes down.
Do you know about the Suez Canal thing?
Oh, the evergreen, big fucking boat.
Ever Given.
Ever given?
Yeah.
That's what it's. I thought it was evergreen.
It says
Ever.
All
right. Well, yeah, the big ass boat.
Yeah.
The bulk shipping container boat thing.
That's trapped in a canal.
Yeah. Did they try to turn around? Is that what happened?
Oh, I thought you were being. I thought you're like. Have they thought about turning the boat around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would solve it. Have they put it in reverse? Let me go down there, dude. They just don't.
I've got the solution.
Yeah, they don't know how to drive a stick, is what it is.
Yeah, it's evergreen.
Everyone knows, man.
How did Evergreen's ship get stuck in the Suez Canal and create the world's heaviest ... That's hilarious. Let's see what else it says. And create the world's heaviest traffic jam.
It is. It's apparently. Yeah, causing problems.
Oh, it's the Ever Given Canal? Is that what they're calling it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No
Ever
idea.
Given.
Dude. No idea.
But it's Evergreen's ship.
But yeah, I agree, dude. First, always put it in reverse. You know, that's first thing.
Yeah.
Throw in reverse.
Yeah.
Give a little gas.
How'd they get their permit?
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah. That I don't know, man.
Workers will offload an undisclosed number of the 18,000 containers aboard the skyscraper-sized ship grounded sideways in the Suez Canal in an effort to lighten and remove it from one of the world's busiest shipping routes. Holy shit.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's blocking trade, essentially, which is blocking money. And
so did they swerve?
What's that?
Did they swerve? Is that what happened? They get too close to the shore?
You know what I think it is, man, is the driver, there was a duck coming straight at the ship. He just panicked, dude.
I think he was hollering at bitches out the window. And he, what's up? And he went when he shouldn't have did.
Yeah. He went when he should have gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he gone when he should have went.
He gone when he should have went.
And
he slept when he should have woke.
He drove it straight. Yeah, that is it's incredible, man.
Man.
Yeah.
God, I bet he's super proud of himself. Or she.
Yeah. It's a woman driving that.
Probably he, though.
Yeah. That may be the problem, dude.
Oh my God! Oh, it'd be so fucking funny if that was a lady. This is why.
Yeah, what's the trope? The real trope is an Asian woman. That's
Jesus.
Here we are, dude.
Oh, dude, we gotta look up who the captain is.
Yeah, perpetuating stereotypes. Yeah.
Evergreen's captain.
Yeah, I think her name is Sue Ann Lee, dude. Okay.
What? Captain. All right. We're not the first people to look this up. Enter.
So,
they've had another accident, colliding with a ferry.
Do you know what I would do?
What?
We should use this as an opportunity to try out, like...
Captain Michael King Smith.
Damn it.
It sounds like a fella.
Sounds like a white guy, yeah.
Sounds like somebody born with a ding-a-ling.
Look at him breaking stereotypes, man.
Bitch.
But, yeah,
I've been way funnier.
It would have been hilarious.
Graduated from McMinnville High School in 1984.
That's an important detail.
Yeah. He was an honor student, varsity athlete, and an Eagle Scout, and showed the signs of leadership at an early age. After graduating, he continued his education at the University of Washington, and in 1989 received a commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force.
Oh, wow.
He graduated first in his class from Columbus Air Force Base.
Dude.
He also received awards, including the Commander's Trophy, Distinguished Graduate, and Flying Excellence. Smith went on to become an F-15 pilot and led for the 123rd Fighter Squadron of the Oregon Air National Guard. Jesus. All right. That's as far as I'm reading.
Is that from an article or is that just
Yeah.
Wikipedia?
This is evergreenmuseum.org.
Oh, okay. It sounded like someone was trying to build him up to make him not seem like the bad guy.
There's a statue of him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and he got a fucking boat stuck.
All right. Well, he must be an important dude.
Bitch ass.
I'm sure.
Hold up. He died. This must not be the same guy.
Jesus Christ.
He died in 95. Sorry.
That's the problem, dude.
No wonder he can't drive. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't know what I'm reading. Ooh, wait.
Who gave a fucking zombie a license, That's why he gives zombies license.
Oh, man.
That's the lesson, dude. Ghosts shouldn't drive, dude.
Man. All right. I'm going to
crying.
find the real answer.
God damn it. You had me. You sold me on that
Dude,
guy.
that
man.
sold me too. A smear campaign has been started in Egypt against Captain Marwa El-Slendor, Egypt's first female captain.
Oh my god.
Hold on a second, dude. Let me check it before I start making claims
Before
again.
you start reading
Don't just read the whole fucking article.
Yeah, her obituary.
Yeah. Oh, I will read this. It says, fake posts blame Egypt's first female captain for blocking Suez Canal.
Well, thanks for doing your due diligence, because that would have been another.
It would have been funny again. Dude, that was good, though. He was dead. It worked out.
Is there another article that says it was Caitlyn Jenner, dude?
Yeah. No, it says it's Bruce Jenner, who doesn't even exist if you look him up.
Don't say that too loud. The internet.
So that's horseshit.
The internet might
Fake news. This is a made-up name, like Ellen Page.
Yeah. If we were monetized, yeah.
Good thing we don't make no money. We're volunteers.
Good thing we're not monetized, man. This is like Rogan's vault of his first episodes that no one's ever seen.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
we're just dry running.
4 people saw it, but dude, yeah,
200 saw our first.
You got me, man.
I got me too.
You got me in the feels, dude. Jesus.
Recently, sorry, I really want to figure this out.
You're good, man. I needed that.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. One thing I also realized is last episode we would talk about things and not describe them, like the pictures of the people with their dead relatives. Yeah, we might have loosely described it, but
this is good.
I showed Trey today.
The dead people?
He loved it. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like he was like
That's the new way.
He's like, that does look like William Shatner.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You did say that.
He agreed with
William Shatner, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Y'all don't worry about it.
He agreed with me, but what he proposes, I guess there's a couple.
I can put shit up. It just takes more work, and we have to remember where in the recording, like where do I need to give this visual aid.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would have to watch it. And who's got that kind of time?
I do.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
You
Trey's other thing was the screen idea. Just putting up, dude, I'm like snotty.
share the screen?
No, putting a TV up
Well, yeah.
where we can
Share our
show the
computer
world.
screens and
Show
shit.
the world, yeah.
We could do that.
It's an option.
But that would be a TV instead of our beautiful artwork.
That's the problem, yeah.
That is a big problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, I guess we could describe the artwork. It is, it ties into the theme of the show, but it's us in our adult forms, like a portrait setting, side by side, with our inner child, literally our inner child, bursting through our chest cavity. And that's exactly what's going to be in the portrait. And in the background, there's a pile of babies. And those represent this childhood, this looming feeling of the inability to escape our former selves. We just always kind of default to that. But I am, and our friends will be, look at the camera. There it goes. Our friends will be peering up through the mountain of babies.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is very exciting. Dude, you want to do Jiu Jitsu?
Yes. Right now.
Yeah.
Let's roll, brah.
I've got, I did a wee bit on the coast for a couple months. I'm a pure white belt. But I want to get into it again. I just know how good of exercise it is and just how good it makes you feel.
To choke a motherfucker.
Yeah, or at first just to get choked.
To get choked by a
try,
motherfucker.
yeah, to try not to get choked over and over and over and over. But eventually, we won't suck if we do it, and could choke other people.
I'd be happy to do it.
Yeah.
I just squeeze it in to my schedule.
It costs, yeah.
And I'd have to pay for it, yeah. Unless they want to sponsor the pod.
Yeah. I don't think they do.
It's like we talk about shit we shouldn't talk about. Well, we got 200 views, so who wouldn't want to put their money there?
I know, dude. We're like
real big ballers.
all of our famous, all of the famous podcasts that we watch. Just take our views and multiply it by 1,000. You know what I mean?
And we're getting close.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
All right.
What you got, man?
Giannis
Papas?
Skouras,
Oh, is that the person?
a Greek tanker captain.
Dude, you've been digging into that, man. Yeah.
Two guys.
Something good?
Well, he had two local pilots, from that, I guess, area to come on and advise. I guess it's just a difficult place to get through. Suez is difficult and still gives me the creeps, Captain Skouras said.
Nice.
Yeah, super dope.
I
don't know, man. Fuck this shit. We tried. I tried.
I know it'd be, I don't know, they could blow it up. That's an option.
Yeah.
There'd
be so much free shit around it.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of debris too, unless they could just
debris.
They could try a small atom bomb, just like a little Nagasaki. Just a small one. And
just a little boom.
Yeah.
A little kaboom.
And then that, the whole area is inhabitable for 100 years or whatever. But that would solve their problem.
True that. It's crazy that this is as big of a problem as it is. I would think this is something we knew how to sort out.
I'm sure it's happened before, but I didn't know this was a thing.
It's pretty sweet. We're getting in the way of the whole world economy.
Dude, have you seen D'Elia's back in action?
I have.
Not just like the apology tour, but
his podcast?
Actual podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool, man.
I had just started watching when he got canceled.
Yeah. Me too, basically. Yeah, I can tell, I don't know, he's probably different in a good way. He talks about his son a lot, but he's very funny with it. He's got a little baby who's a little over a year, so that's kind of been his focus through this whole thing. But I just appreciate funny people talking about stuff, man. So I'm glad he's back on the scene.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't a fucking life sentence.
Some of it is. So it depends on the offense, right? Like the tolerance of society will, like what they'll allow you back in for.
Yeah, I feel like he could have been back sooner.
Maybe so. It's all, and it's also the individual's choice of like how many people will support you versus how many feathers are you going to ruffle, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And finding that balance, but because there are people that as soon as he came back, it just immediately picked up. But dude, his episodes are basically back on track, if not more, than when he exited.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Man, fans are loyal motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. That should tell you everything you need to know. Michael Jackson and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you did.
Oh, yeah. Well, the more people learn about it, I don't know. I think you can...
People are fucking to R. Kelly. And he was thinking about 14-year-olds covered in urine.
You can separate... You can separate the art from the artist, That's what Tim Dillon said. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That beautiful mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder
man.
what he does this bad. What are we going to find out about?
Tim Dillon?
Yeah.
He's pretty open. You know what I mean? Like
but what's he hiding? What does somebody like that hide? Let's find out. I think I'll seduce him.
Oh my God. He's pretty much talked about all his drug habits and bad habits.
He's the shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that guy.
He lays it all out there.
He's a bad motherfucker.
There's nothing really to nail him on, but
he's hilarious. He's a genius.
Did you see Demi Lovato on Rogue?
Joe?
Yeah.
I only saw that she was on there.
I haven't watched it.
No, I doubt I will. Really.
I probably will.
She just doesn't interest me. Ashley's a big fan of Demi.
I don't know her whole story. She might even had...
She was one of the Disney girls, I think. Pretty sure.
Probably.
She was like on Disney or something.
I don't know enough about her. She might have had some serious health issues at one point. And maybe there were some drugs and addiction stuff in there. Maybe all this is fabricated.
You can't have a Disney story without all that.
Yeah. I probably, it may do me some good to actually listen to her story so I can nail down the details, but it is very, in general, it's hard for me to feel a lot of empathy for famous ass people problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know there are
just
people.
Play on my face. I don't know how long I was lost in it.
You're good, man. I want you to, like, next episode, do it the whole episode. From
I
start.
probably do.
Start.
Maybe I have this whole time. I don't know.
From start to finish, I want you to do that. But
All right. Famous people problems.
yeah,
Fuck them.
it's hard for me to.
It's hard to feel bad for those people.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's hard for me to feel bad for people like that because, like, you've had money. I feel like any problem.
Just money, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, dude.
God,
money.
but having to worry about, like, fuck, what about electricity? Like, having those fucking concerns, like, do we want to eat or do we want to be warm? Like, that's a problem I've had.
Yeah.
And to feel bad for somebody who, like, it's like, I just couldn't stop buying all these drugs. It's like, dude, you could afford your drugs.
Right.
Fuck you.
There are those, but yeah, there's also ones with real issues. Money doesn't solve everything. I think that's the same.
Yeah, it doesn't solve everything, I don't think.
But
it has to help.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, I always like Paris Hilton has a podcast now.
Oh man, that's cool.
It's cool.
I beat it to her. I made copies of her movie for friends.
That's good, man. We've all seen it. I saw it. But it's hard for me to buy into like her podcasting. Like what's she bringing to the world? What amazing perspective is she going to give us on, how she applies her makeup?
Man,
I don't know. There's already probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people that are listening to her.
Yeah,
but
she's
I
got a shit ton of subscribers. That side of the world, like that kind of life, I'm sure that it's totally different, and we don't get it. But I don't know how interesting it is.
I don't think. I think their show. You know how they.
I suppose you would have to wonder if everybody's just using you. If you've been made of money your whole fucking life, like, has anybody ever been genuine with you?
Yeah.
But beyond that,
I just remember their show? Like she did the show with Nicole Richie.
Yeah. What was it? Like the Simple Life? Was it something like that?
It sounds like a winner. But basically, they just walk around and say that's hot.
Yeah.
And
it was.
It was really hot. But it didn't. I thought they were dumb then. And I don't know.
Could have just been them, like, embracing the brand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that was really them. Probably was.
Probably a part of them.
But I bet they had producers there that were like, call it hot.
Yeah.
Call it hot again.
Well, I don't know. Then you're digging into human interest and why do people find anything interesting? Some of it just blows my mind that people have a huge following and it doesn't seem like there's a ton of depth there, but not everyone has to be deep, dude.
Super duper shallow.
Some people just I don't know, man. I would like to think that not all of them, but likely a lot of these actors and actresses that make it to the top and musicians, some of it is because they were better than the others. Like they just know how to do it better. Not all of it. Some of it, there's a luck aspect there. But like we talked about Dax Shepard, like he's an actor who can do all the stupid, funny shit, but is also a human that can talk about.
Yeah, he's got a brain.
Yeah, things going on in the world. But I don't know. I would like to think that a lot of successful people they're successful for a reason.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, Or not, man. Or, yeah.
Or it's all luck. Who knows? I don't know. If it is all luck, I hope I find some.
You were going to find some?
A little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Maybe the right person will like this shit.
You can...
and then I can pay for food and electricity.
This is your lifeline, dude.
More than you know.
We should just...
I'm hoping for something to fucking work.
We should just go on here and start begging for
Please. No, I don't need y'all motherfuckers. That's what I need to say.
Yeah.
And then they'll want some.
Like and subscribe. I was talking to Corey about this earlier, but he was saying if you try something like this and you push really hard to make it about the money, it's likely to fail.
Really?
Yeah. It's not my reason. Well, yeah, we have different situations.
I don't expect this to work.
Right.
That's why I'm not pushing so hard for the money.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I've done shit like this for many, many years now. This time I have a partner.
Right. And a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is the same deal. So yeah,
we've had these.
I hope this shit works out.
We've had
just like I always do.
These conversations forever, man.
Yeah.
Now they're just they're on air. But what do you want to dig into, dude? What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, I was gonna work, but since it's tomorrow now, I might not work.
Yeah. I may get a few hours here.
Yeah. I might have a hangover too, so
that's potential. Yeah,
that'll be cool.
Yeah. I gotta get a computer in the morning, or like in an hour.
You have to what?
I gotta get a computer.
You have to get another computer? You've got so many.
I know. It's specific to the military. So I can do military stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna I wanted to dig into free will, but I may table that one. Okay. And save it for a little more brain power episode. And we'll see if we can get our dumbass friends in here next week, potentially.
Okay.
We've already got a list of people that want to do it.
Yeah, I've got some people too who do movies and have done some real big shit.
Nice. I do want to get, although we get different perspectives from each other, I do want to get different perspectives from other human beings.
I do too. I think it'd be interesting.
We got to get our interview process down. We'll become better interviewers because of this.
Yeah, we can interview our dumbass friends first.
Yeah.
Or asshole friends. What do we call them? Asshole friends.
OAs. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
OA for life, dude. But
I called them dumbass friends, though.
Nice.
They're not. Y'all aren't dumbasses. If you're there.
We're all dumbass friends.
If you haven't hung up.
Like they're on. Yeah, we're on. That's how I felt with every podcast I've ever listened to. Is I'm on speakerphone.
Yeah.
With Joe Rogan and his guests, but Joe can't hear me.
And he doesn't mind hanging up first.
Right. Yeah.
No, you hang it. Hello? Yeah. Okay, bye.
Did I tell you I had to explain the podcast to my people?
What people?
My family.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Already, yeah.
They heard it or heard about it?
They heard about it through the grapevine. through Corey.
Oh, that fucker.
Well, no, he didn't do it intentionally. He just posted it, man. This is the interweb.
Oh, well, who? So your grandparents got it from him?
My aunt saw it.
God, everybody's so connected.
They are. So my aunt saw it, and aunt told mom, and
Now, mom and dad know you're atheist.
yeah, Jesus. I guess they did.
Have we not talked about that already? Have we not? I thought we did.
I don't think we've done that
I thought
specifically.
We sort of addressed it. My bad. He's
not.
not.
No, I claim it, man. I try not to. Those words send off a lot of red flags for people.
Santa Claus caused it.
Yeah.
I have thought about that. I feel like Santa Claus killed your religion. So you motherfuckers who are so upset about people not believing in your God, you shouldn't have forced your kids to believe in some shit that you knew wasn't real to begin with.
Wait, explain that one too. I get.
Well, you tell this kid, be good, because at the end of the year it matters. Because this fucking dude is watching you.
Yeah.
And after so many years of the kid believing that, you tell him, ha, we were just fucking lying to your face.
Yeah.
So you'd be a good boy. But this other shit we've been telling you about the end of the life Christmas, that's still true. It's like, well, I don't believe you because you told me this shit to make me be a good boy. I think you're still telling me this shit to make me be a good boy.
But that's organized religion now.
Yeah,
like
that's
for adults.
That's just, yeah.
So the reason...
But yeah, you force a kid to believe some shit and then tell them it's not real. I'm not going to believe the other shit you have to say. Not that that has anything to do with how I feel, but I don't think it helps them.
Yeah.
I think it for sure has contributed to the push in the other direction.
Probably so. Wow. And just the internet.
So goddamn good.
Yeah.
And we are the internet now.
Right. But people now, kids get online and they can, if they find good sources, good information, they can start reading and ask questions that their parents never knew to ask.
And if they're a fan of comedy, all the best comedians talk shit about religion.
Absolutely.
And I remember that hurting my feelings when I was a kid because I would watch the shit and be like, why do they say that?
Yeah.
And then, like, as I get older, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I'll take the label. It's probably, I guess it describes my views. I like the word secular better because no one knows what the fuck it means.
That's true.
And
I'm right here.
Also, I like materialist because no one knows what the fuck it means. So it doesn't. It's just the term atheist has a negative connotation. If you're an atheist, then where your morals come from? Like it gets into that. Like,
so weird.
Why do you believe in anything? If you don't believe my specific rules,
why don't you just fuck me right now? What's keeping you from fucking me and stabbing me in the eyeballs?
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just I'm not compelled to do those things. But
for some reason, I don't want to fuck you against your fucking will.
Yeah, there's other reasons. There's other reasons than the book telling me not to. So yeah,
it tells you a lot about those people who use that. It's like, well, what keeps you from raping and murdering?
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, I hate knowing what keeps you from raping and murdering.
This does.
This right here.
I read this every day, so I don't rape you.
Yeah. This leather-bound rolling paper book.
Yep. Now we're gonna have 14 views on this episode, dude.
No, we're gonna have a lot.
It's hilarious, man. I just don't. I don't like the label. I say I'll take it like I claim it, but I don't like to call myself that because of all the baggage that it carries.
Yeah. You just say non-religious.
That's what I typically like. No one gets it. It's a trigger word for religious people.
It is. It's like asking for an argument. Yeah. I used to love it.
Yeah. Well, you did, man. And
I did. And I got really good at having that same argument every day.
I think the first argument is to question the book. Well, why do you believe what you believe? Well, this thing says it's divine.
Yeah.
That breaks.
Well, it was easy because it was like, well, that's only a thing because I was born here.
Yeah. Right.
Like other people believe more firmly what they believe
in other countries.
They're willing to fucking kill you for it.
Why is your world view?
What's better about your shit?
Why is your worldview based on where you're born?
Yeah.
A good question. So it's
they're just lost.
Yeah,
other folks is lost.
Yeah.
They're wrong. You're lost. You're confused. But you are confused, Kyle.
I am confused.
You're so stupid. You're just so stupid.
Yeah. There are reasons for it. I can articulate them. We just need to, we'll start bringing people on and actually talking about these things.
And we can fist fight.
It's funny.
We'll kick their asses.
It's funny you
here.
It's funny you say that because, yeah, Trey fucked that up earlier. Sam Harris's whole thing is conversation is
power.
Yeah. Conversation is the alternative to violence. Like you can either talk about things and reason through them, or you can kill the other person and then your way wins. So that's what keeps society on track is conversations.
Man, it makes violence seem right. Because my way is the right way.
Right. Okay.
Obviously.
I know.
So I should just kill everybody.
Yeah. And then your way is the way. That's how it used to work.
That's still how it works.
Yeah. Well, we called it the Inquisition, That was a good one. There's a lot of popular ones throughout history. Genghis Khan was pretty convincing,
Man.
Like his way was the right way.
He was a mad raper, dude.
Yeah.
His genes are everywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he populated Asia.
It's super fucked up.
It is.
But still impressive at the same time.
Yeah. I would say not a good father. Just in general, I think he, great conqueror. He failed as a dad, though.
Yeah.
He could have done better. He didn't. He just didn't do a lot for those kids,
I would like to so are we able to test people's DNA and say if they were an ancestor of him?
Yeah, absolutely. And think about
So is that something you can order? Am I related to Genghis Khan?
Yeah, there's actually
should send Trey's blood in.
No, man. There's it's Genghis Khan and Me. It's a new app that you can do. And you send in just a quart of semen and they'll send you back your results and
a quart of semen.
And you'll get your results, dude.
Man,
we're all
he didn't make any girls.
Yeah.
Unless you were born a fella and now you're a girl. To send in a quart of semen, you'd have to have balls.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm sorry.
Oh, man, you just defeated that. Yeah.
I went too far.
All right. That's why we have conversations, though. We can learn from each other.
Boom.
So, yeah, if you're a lady, send in your eggs.
There you go.
Yeah. But...
or pubic hairs.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Public hairs.
Public hairs. Send in your public hairs. Imagine the child support, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's why you had to keep pillaging.
Right, man. How the fuck else? How can you support those kids, man?
Yeah. You can't have rape without the pillage.
Yeah. Man, it's just, now I'm starting to change my mind, man. He was trying to be a good dad. That's what I think, man. God damn it. It's just misunderstood. Once you start, you know what I mean? We're talking about cycles and habits. Once you start that cycle, man, it's hard to break it, He had a system. He had some skills. They had some power.
It worked. He just wiener wouldn't go down.
Man. Yeah. Very, very impressive. But I think I've changed my views, man. That's all it took. Just that's why we do this, man. That's why I do it. Is we learn from each other, and
there's so many hoods of the world misunderstood.
Yeah, I just want to have empathy.
We just want to understood them.
Yeah. Is there anything in there, man? I think you got it all.
It's a telescope.
Yeah. So. We'll edit that in post. No big deal. But,
we will.
Yeah. Anyway, man, that's my revelation for the day, man. Like
Genghis Khan he wasn't all that bad.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was just trying to be a good father.
Yeah.
To his many, 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 many kids.
Yeah. How else can you do it, man?
Yeah.
What did they use for currency then?
Come. He was trying to be generous.
That's not where I was going with that, but
I don't know.
It's all. I mean, he probably, you roll up. I mean, think about it, man. Think about
it was just trade, so he was just stealing.
Think about
Get it.
Asia, like the early thousands. Pretty hopping time, and you roll up to the nearest village, and you want some pelts, because you got to keep your kids warm. So murder all the livestock, take the pelts, rape the women,
of course,
and but then give them the pelts, and
he's just trying to do the godly thing and be fruitful.
Yeah,
multiply. Seems like a good guy, really, super godly.
There's always a quote. I don't know if it's real, but the one about better to sprue it.
This is gonna end it.
Yeah, I know.
This is sorry.
Sprue it into the belly.
As opposed to, yeah.
As opposed to
skeeting on the flow.
Casting it upon the flow for the
worms.
The worms to eat it up. Yeah.
Is that a real thing, or is that something just we heard about?
Yeah, I think I just learned it from Corey.
See, me too. So, cast upon. Man, I can't spell words. The grisound. Full. The worms. To eat.
What you got?
How the best worm castings are made that can double.
God damn.
I don't see anything biblical coming up.
All right. Maybe it's totally made up.
Very well could be. Better.
We need.
I'll spell out the whole fucking thing.
Sometimes that confuses Google. I would just do like semen Bible worms or something.
Jesus. Semen Bible worms.
Put a comma.
Oh, a comma?
No, I'm kidding.
From sperm to the worm, and these worms God made. Now let us look to the Bible and ancient science. For the Lord himself says, but I am a worm and no man.
No, do this. Go,
Killer worm sperm in the sexual arms race.
That's what I'm talking
Gnostic warrior.
Go masturbate.
Judaism and masturbation.
Yeah. Go.
The prohibition of extracting semen in vain is a rabbinic prohibition.
Look at the camera.
Semen.
There you go.
Sorry. All right, let me find what we're really looking for.
I think it's because you're hiding behind the mic a little bit. Can I see you?
Bye-bye. Semen retention, the strongest way to manifest.
No, do
99% of men.
Do Bible masturbate bad. see what comes up.
Bible masturbate bad. What does the Bible say about masturbation? The bottom line? Masturbation isn't in the Bible. Lust in all of its forms leads to bad stuff. Lusting and masturbation seem to go hand in hand. Is masturbation a sin?
Oh, what's it say? Let's
check it.
That's
Christianity.com. Is masturbation a sin? Let's be clear. Masturbation is an act of instant self-gratification. It is quite the opposite of the self-control that we are constantly reminded of in the Bible. Self-control is an act of obedience to our holy God and a fruit of the Spirit, an act that requires restraint, thought, intentionality, and delayed gratification. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. The dreaded M word, masturbation. It has become a hot topic in the Christian community. Yeah, it has.
For like a couple years or so.
And at the same time, it is still very taboo. Our culture refuses to talk about it. And those who do assume we already know the definitive answer. We cannot have a healthy attitude about sexuality if we refuse to talk about it. Why not elsewhere? Because the culture has not only embraced masturbation, it even has its own month to be celebrated.
Does it?
I guess.
What's
Parenthood.
What's masturbation month? I'm going to look that up.
Well, let's look further.
You can't.
Planned Parenthood and Cosmo tell the masses to embrace your sexuality and enjoy masturbating because you can avoid STDs and unwanted pregnancy. But they neglect to say that sexual purity and abstinence do the same thing.
Oh, yeah. They do, man.
All right, I'm not going to read. There's a lot of shit on this.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, because I bet they were super horny to write about masturbation.
Dude, take a guess at masturbation month. Like, what month is masturbation month?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
So you got all 12. Now just pick one of those.
Pick what I talk about. January, February, March, April.
What would make sense, dude?
I'm trying to think of one that would make sense.
Jesus Christ, dude. May.
Why the fuck does May make sense? Because it has an M? March?
Yeah, dude, but that's... this is women's...
But it's not March. It's May.
This women's month.
Oh.
May is white incel month, otherwise known as masturbation month, dude.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. May, obviously.
Obliviously, dude.
It is God's will that you should be sanctified, that you should avoid sexual immorality, that each of you should learn to control your own body in a way that is holy and honorable, not in passionate lust like the pagans who do not know God. Oh, sorry. Man.
I'm your last viewer, and I'm about to leave. I'm fucking off.
Shit.
I'm bailing. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dude, I feel like I did good. I could be a preacher.
I think you could. I would definitely go to your congregation.
Woo!
All right, dude.
I can keep going. There's more.
All right. Well, I think that's a good stopping point for us, man.
Okay.
I think we've nailed all the crosses.
We've nailed all the nails in the coffin. In episode 2, should do it.
Christ, dude. We're so canceled, dude.
About all 198 of you.
Yep.
There weren't that many because we watched like 100 of those views.
I watched it on a loop. Yeah, 197 of them.
That's
me.
you.
But yeah, man, you just lost me, so I'm not watching anymore.
Man, I did so good though. I feel
I'm
like
gonna
that
start
would have
going
kept
to
you.
your church, but I think this is the last podcast, man.
I'm only going to talk about masturbation,
All
so
right.
it'll be a fun church.
Well, there's much more to say about masturbation, and that's a teaser. So tune back in for episode 3.
It's all about the butt cheeks.
And let's see how much we can talk about masturbation, because we didn't even get to the good stuff, man. All right, dude.
We got a late start, so we're cutting it off short.
What else do you have for the viewers at home, man? What's on your mind?
Thanks for hanging out with us. I do appreciate the people that have been here for us. For episode 1, I didn't fucking expect it, for real.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a shirt with Jesus on it.
Riding. Is that a raptor?
Yeah.
No, that's a T-Rex.
I don't know. No, it's not a T-Rex.
It is.
No, it is not.
It's undersized, but it is most certainly Tyrannosaurus Rex, man.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Jesus was. And he's riding a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And my boy, Jason Ogle, bought me this shirt.
Nice.
I love you, buddy. Thank you for the shirt.
I'll take you through.
It kicks balls.
I'm gonna walk you through the geological timescale next episode,
One day. Well, I mean,
and we'll
Adam and Eve, and then the dinosaurs.
They were mixed up in there. You know, the Bible. I mean, the Bible's just kind of. It didn't focus on them much, but
They weren't mentioned
yeah. But anyway,
for whatever reason.
were they on the ark?
Yeah, they were.
Maybe they
actually.
Did they make it to the ark? You know what I mean?
They didn't have to. Their heads were above the water.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. These are the questions, dude.
They rested their heads on the moon.
Yeah. These are the questions. This is why we're here, man. This is why we're here. So anyway,
A person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. But where in the Bible does it point to masturbation as a sin? Well, it doesn't. Closest we can come, in that context, is sexual immorality and lust. Sorry, I'm not going to keep going.
So it's don't.
There's a lot to it according to Christianity.com.
But
don't jack your dick off, because God don't like that.
But it's a totally made up quote that we've been repeating.
I guess so.
All
We'll
right.
Google it harder later.
We can, but all right, man. My life is a lie.
Yeah.
All this.
It was
time-
poetic, though.
It was, man. No, that's really.
It's weird as shit now
Yeah.
that it wasn't in the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna table masturbation, man, and
Never talk about it again.
we'll get back to it.
Talk about it again.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'm gonna wrap it, man, because we got lives to live.
All right. This has once again been the Omnipresent Adolescent podcast. Love you.
All right, dude. All right for life, man.
All right for life, dog.